So this is the Redmi Note 12S, or should I say the Redmi Note 11X with Android 13. In fact, the only difference between the Redmi Note 12S and the 11S of last year is actually a downgrade in the camera. So really, if the essence of you watching this video is to know if you should upgrade from the 11S of last year to the Note 12S of this year, well, the answer is no. But then if you want to know what this phone packs and all the specification it comes with, then let's gist. Hello and welcome to Mobile Tech Gist. My name is Benjamin. Now let's start with what is in the carton of this phone. It comes with a 3 watts charger and a charging cable, and of course this very transparent fiber case that you would definitely need if you intend to use this phone. And that's because the plastic back of this phone has a super glossy finishing. It attracts anything attractable from fingerprint smudges to dust to even moisture. So except you want to be cleaning this phone every second and minute of the day, you definitely will be needing that transparent fiber case that comes in the packaging. Every other part of the phone is also made of plastic apart from the front, where you actually have a Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection screen. It's a 6.43 inches with a 1080p resolution and a 90 Hz refresh rate. The screen is super vibrant and colorful, so you actually will enjoy watching video content on this device. However, the refresh rate is not adaptive, so you have to set it between 60 or 90 Hz. Depending on how much impact you want it to have on your battery life. And yes, because it's AMOLED, you actually get some very nice motivational always on display messages like this one that says keep calm and carry on. And of course, some very nice clock design widgets that just makes your phone screen really beautiful. On the left side of the phone, you get to see the SIM card holder that holds two 4G nano SIM cards along with a space for extra memory card. And that's because this device comes with 256 GB of internal storage, so if that's not enough for you, you may want to extend it with that external memory card. And then on the right side, you have a lock button that also doubles as a fingerprint sensor. And honestly, I was impressed with it because it is very fast. Compared with other phones that you have to lock and wait for like 2 or 3 seconds before you can unlock the phone, it can actually lock and unlock in milliseconds. For speakers, it has dual stereo speakers, one at the top and another one below it. And of course the Arrow Blaster, which is a signature for all Xiaomi phones. Just like the Redmi Note 11S of last year, the Redmi Note 12S is also IP53 rated, so that means splashes of water and dust shouldn't do any much harm to this device. Another similarity also is that it comes with a 700 nits of peak brightness, so using this device outside shouldn't really be a problem or uncomfortable for you. When it comes to processing, this device comes with a MediaTek Helio G96 processor. And honestly, that is where I actually felt like Xiaomi could have at least improved on this device, because it is the same with what we had last year, and also because we have smartphone within this price point that has a MediaTek Helio G99 processor, which is a 6nm processor and hence it's more energy efficient. But however, if you're a gamer, this device can also be able to play your games at medium graphics and high frame rates, which we did for long hours without experiencing so much heat or even any kind of lag in the gameplay. My device here comes with 8 gigs of RAM that you can increase through memory extension to about 11 gig. But really, I don't see the need for it because 8 gig is enough when it comes to multitasking and smooth operation of your phone. For battery, as usual, we have a 5000 mAh battery that should serve you for a whole day or more, whether you are a mild or heavy user. And then also you have a 33 watts charger that can take your battery from 0 to 100% in well above 1 hour. But since the MediaTek Helio G96 is not really an efficient processor when it comes to battery management, if you're a heavy gamer, you would be charging this device at least once in every 24 hours. However, when it comes to camera, there's actually a downgrade. The Redmi Note 12S comes with a 108 megapixel main camera, an 8 megapixel ultra wide and a 2 megapixel macro camera. Now we don't have the 2 megapixel depth sensor that we had last year with the Redmi Note 11S. Pictures taken by the main camera of this device looks pretty nice and very detailed. Of course, you don't expect anything less from a 108 megapixel sensor. Portrait pictures look very sharp too, though you have to be careful and make sure you adjust the blur slider to a reasonable amount so you can have proper separation between the subject and the background. For videos, you can shoot at maximum 1080p at 30 frames per second. The picture looks sharp, the quality looks good, and you can zoom up to 6 times. Turning to the front, the 16 megapixel selfie camera takes pretty decent pictures also. They look sharp and very colorful, but once again, there's a whole lot of work to be done when it comes to HDR processing. Even in portrait mode, the pictures looks okay, does well when it comes to subject separation from the background, but not so good also when it comes to HDR processing. And for video, it's the same 1080p at 30 frames per second. The pictures look sharp, the video quality is okay, but really, I think maybe Xiaomi will have to release some software update to help when it comes to HDR processing because it's just bad all through whether you are using the front or the back cameras. So really, why the Redmi Note 12S may not have bad specifications, but the fact that it is exactly what we had last year with the Redmi Note 11S, it just makes it look not really good. However, another device that comes at this price point of about 150,000 naira is the Tecno Camon 20 Pro 4G. You want to watch that right here. And would you also want to see a comparison between these two devices? Let me know in the comment section below.